So now I've completed the selection of all the data that I want to bring in. But some of these columns are empty, as you can see. Cost type status is empty, for example. Before we can go into the compare and update, which means copying stuff from the temporary branch, which is the Excel preview, we need to make sure that the data that we want to bring in is valid. So step number 4 is validate and calculate. Any missing items will be filled with default values. So I hit that. Quantity did not exist for these items, so they just get 1. That's the default value for a component that doesn't have quantity. Now I'm done with that, and I can finish the process by starting the compare and update. So when I do that, it compares the content of everything in the Excel, everything in the temporary branch that I selected, to the content of the project. I can maximize that view. And to the left, code 1, we have the values that we currently have in the project. To the right, code 2 is what is included in the temporary branch in the result of the Excel import. Description, again, is in the project. Description 2 is what we have in the Excel import, etc. So in this case, we have an empty set of data in the project. So everything for the current project is red. If I would click isolate differences now, that would be the same set, because everything is different. It does not exist. But if I would use that same spreadsheet to update my cost per unit, say I send that spreadsheet or part of that spreadsheet to my subcontractor or supplier and ask them, give me the current numbers, and I get that back and I use the Excel import again, I will see only those codes that are the same in the spreadsheet that I get back, and then I can say isolate differences and hit update selected or update all. So that way I can use Excel as a bus to transfer the data between the person or the company that I communicate with and my project in Vico Office. So what we want to do now is bring everything in here into the project, right? So for that we will start a copy operation, and that is update all. And that will take a bit of time. It will create 1,976 new components and assemblies, and we'll put all the data that we just imported from Excel into those components.
That's a good question. I know you haven't got to it.